something cast out through the firmament.
So, never seen this before. Just staying in still. Red and green light. What the heck? Okay, a plane is about to pass by. What is that? I'm freaking out.
You're old enough, we remember a plane would fly overhead in a city and you'd have to halt your conversation until it finished.
Why? What happened?
Engines got quieter and quieter, which enabled people to build real estate closer and closer to airports and not have a sound problem. But it didn't happen overnight. It was slow and steady.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I forgot
airfoil
about that.
noise.
I forgot that you had to stop talking when
Oh,
planes
I
were
remember it.
flying
In
by.
fact, Shea Stadium in New York City, near LaGuardia Airport, the announcers had to stop anytime a plane flew overhead. They couldn't announce the game.
Wow, that's crazy.
And when the Mets were in the World Series in 1969, Mayor Lindsay redirected the airport traffic to not fly over the World Series games.
Wow.
I thought that was a bad move of his, Mayor Lindsay, 1969.
Wow.
Yeah.
I completely forgot how loud planes used to be.
Correct.
Any single person who tells you that they know what happens to a human being after they have died is either a liar or a fool.
Hey everybody, so that stitched video is in Argentina, and I just looked it up. Third largest producer in the world of lithium. I think we're starting to develop a pattern here. Let me know what you think in the comments.
The fifth dimension signs. The entire world is going through a historic shift in vibration, ascending spiritually from the third dimension to the fifth. The 3D is the physical world in which we live and is known to everyone. The 5D is the non-physical world that is experienced by the spiritually awakened. In the process of spiritual awakening, your senses are heightened to adjust to new frequencies. The world is awakening, so the creation of the new earth can begin. The earth is going through an ascension, and so is the physical body. Ascension is the process of raising your vibration, shedding your ego, and shifting into an elevated level of consciousness. When you're moving to the fifth dimension, it doesn't mean that one day you wake up and everything is perfect. It doesn't take away your challenges. On the contrary, you use your soul's lessons as the entry points to higher consciousness. The fifth dimension is like our reality, but it functions on a higher frequency. It's not about being in a different place physically, but embodying a new level of frequency. Your body, mind, and emotions start to vibrate at a higher velocity. Thus, your being can accommodate more light. Restructuring energy body. As you move to the fifth dimension, one of the things is that your energy body will restructure itself completely. I know that this may be more challenging to spot, but you'll definitely feel it as the restructuring will be coming to completion. We clear out the cellular memories and remove the old energy templates that no longer serve them. It's like getting an upgrade to your system. Many of you will first notice that you need to clear out stress from your system and also address the stress that you've carried since childhood. You'll also notice many old patterns being more obvious, so you can start releasing them from your system. Your vibration. Another fifth dimension sign is that you become more sensitive to vibrations. You can read people's true feelings better. You also prefer staying in environments with lighter energy. You also realize that your energy is your most valuable currency, and that it's not optional anymore to take care of yourself. Energy hygiene will become your priority. Relationships. As you're shifting to the fifth dimension, you experience more soul-based connections with people. You meet more people who are part of your soul's family, and there will be instant mutual recognition. Your relationships will become equal and also more honest, as you'll feel like you don't want to be hiding your true self anymore. Inner truth. It becomes harder to act out of alignment with your inner truth. As your consciousness expands, you become, sometimes more than you wish, aware of what your heart is guiding you to do. Inner peace. As you're healing your subconscious beliefs, you experience more inner peace. What's more, your inner peace will become your new norm and also your priority. As the emotional body slowly heals old wounds, it becomes more stable, and your moods together with it. Mutual help. The next fifth dimension sign is that you realize that you can't save everyone. You'll learn to respect the decisions of others, even though you may feel like you have the tools to help them. This comes back to respecting the free will, one of the building blocks of this universe. The only help that works is the one where the energy is exchanged equally. If the other person resists your energy, your help, it doesn't serve them, and it only drains you. Trusting others. The next related fifth dimension sign is that you learn to trust others and their decisions. As you become more connected with your higher self, you'll realize that other people choose their lessons at the soul level. Instead of being worried about them, you send them love and hold a space for them and trust their own timing. Your own energy. As you're transitioning to the fifth dimension, you experience a lot of energy cleansing. This is conducted in the union with your lower and higher self. Clearing out your own energy will help you to step into your inner power. You'll be able to think clearly, and you'll feel lighter. Stop being sweet. You, the being shifting into the fifth dimension, carry within yourself powerful light. It's time for you to stop dimming your light and instead realize how positively you can use it in your life. It's time to stop being sweet and insecure. It's time to step into your inner power. Shine with ease. A big part of the shift to the fifth dimension has to do with your frequency, energy, inner light, and true essence. You, as a being who has chosen to make this transition at this point, will feel like you need to carry others with you. You have to know that you have the light within you, but sometimes it feels like you have to shine. This will change as you embody more of your soul's energy. You'll want to shine because when you do, you're in your true frequency. So there won't be so much of must, but rather you'll experience joy while allowing yourself to be your true self. Observer. A very profound sign of shifting into the fifth dimension is becoming an observer of your life. This will create a distance between you and your circumstances that will allow your higher consciousness to come in and guide you to better choices. Being an observer is also one of the greatest ways how not to get stuck in 3D. adjusting yourself. As your emotional and mental bodies cleanse, you realize the importance of being proactive and working on your energy before it gets out of balance. Your inner guidance will guide you to the best ways to get yourself in the flow and adjust your energy without going to extremes. Strengthen your energy body. As we're coming out of 3D, we need to heal, restructure, and then strengthen our energy bodies. This is one of the essential steps while transitioning to the 5th dimension. You'll become more mindful of what energy you allow into your environment. This will result in many changes in your relationships and possibly even in your work. Multidimensional self. As you move to the 5th dimension and from there to higher dimensions, you'll work more consciously with your multidimensional self. This will allow you to become a conscious creator of your reality and speak your words into existence with the perfect knowing that it will be done. Higher consciousness. One of the clear signs of stepping into the 5th dimension and higher is that your way of thinking shifts. You may not even recognize your old self anymore. Your mind becomes clearer, and you can see through the ego illusions. Eventually, you'll experience more lightness and space within your consciousness, and your mind will become more stable and calmer. Acceptance. The more you shift to the 5th dimension frequency, the more you're rooted in the present moment. You're more accepting of your circumstances and your past. You see your life from a higher, more expanded consciousness that will help you to accept yourself and others. All the above 5th dimension signs will happen gradually, depending on your soul's chosen program of ascension. At this point, you may resonate with some of the signs while not with others. Just by being attracted to this video, you are transitioning to the 5th dimension. Thanks for watching, and if you get value out of this video in any way, hit that like button for me.
Hi, my name is John Michael, and I have an important update regarding September 23rd this year. The time is here, guys, and things are about to blast off. Blast off.
So 3 days ago, I got a message from Spirit to fast. 7-8 days. I never realized that these dates came out and ended on the 23rd of September. I got told something big is coming and be ready to receive and be in the optimum state to receive. But check out the rest of what this guy has to say and watch to the end. It's crazy and it resonates.
These are probably going to be shocking, but there is no danger. I'm making this video because I really want to make sure that everybody keeps something in mind at the very least. Consider that everything we've ever taught was bad or scary or evil, especially things that are non-human looking, that we have heard about over and over in all the scary tales, the monsters that we've been taught. As we approach this date, consider that maybe we've been scared of the good guys this whole time. The night of September 22nd going into September 23rd, so September 22nd after midnight, I believe that there's going to be a loud clap of thunder that everybody's going to hear, and this thunder is going to be a comet running into the sun. While everybody, I think, will hear the thunder, it will only affect certain people. Time will stand still for 15 minutes while these people get important communications and learn important truths moving forward, so that after the thunderclap, they can get started on disclosure and the truth. Then, on September 28th, we have a full moon in Aries, and the sun will be in Libra directly across from it. Aries is the ram, which is Mars, and Eris, which is his twin sister, who is going to destroy Mars, is going to be in Aries on that date. I'm not sure of the details, but I think the great solar flash is coming up very soon. Forget everything that you know. Make your decisions based on your intuition and by people's actions, not their words. And get ready, because it's almost time.
So tell me about the 3 days of darkness.
From what I understand, that really kicks off the grand convergence. So the lens masters are going to shut down most light that comes to the planet. Yet, I believe star seeds will be able to see and function just fine. A lot of people are going to go into chaos and flip out like it's the end of the world, and it's not. It's the beginning of the new world. So, it depends on your perspective. But I believe that we're prepared. And I understand the voltage is going to drop to 12 volts at that time, which will run our televisions, our computers, and charge our cell phones. And we'll be fine with LED lights you can see in the house. But have a little bit of food and water. But it's no big deal if you're caught, 3 days is nothing to go without food and water. Did I say that?
You're going to want to have some sort of supplies.
Definitely have some supplies.
Yes.
But we can see it in our skies.
And don't fear what you see going on outside.
Right. These shapes are going to land on the ground. There's going to be a lot of phenomena that looks cray-cray. But it's just natural. It's part of the elements regrouping and starting their orchestra. And whenever they're done, it will be all different. So,
Your brand new 5D Earth.
Brand new 5D Earth. That's all.
You can't even make this fucking shit up. Well, we knew that this was happening, right? So listen all the way through to this next fucking video. Listen to every single fucking word that this fucking C-word says. She doesn't even believe it. Listen to the tone, listen to the energy. I don't even know if it's a person, to be fair, but listen to this shit.
This news is coming at a perfect time. My team and I just got off a call with the FDA confirming that the COVID vaccine is on its way to New York. Some doses shipped last night. We expect many more later this week. The updated vaccine guards against the newer COVID strains because it was built off the Omicron XXB 1.5 variant. That's what we're calling it now. It matches the new variants that are now dominant. So it's really a customized vaccine. It's offered by Pfizer and Moderna. In this case, they literally recommended that everyone 6 months and older
6 months
should get a
and
shot.
older.
You only need one, no more double doses. And again, they'll be starting here in New York
You
on
only
Friday.
need
Doctor's
one.
office, pharmacies, healthcare providers. You can make an appointment online. That's still available. It just takes a couple minutes. And what I want to talk about is what's different about this vaccine and why should people get it? A couple of points. First of all, it is literally a new vaccine. It is not a booster shot. It is not an enhancer. It is a new vaccine designed to attack the new variants. A booster is a vaccine you get the same one over and over and over just to build up your resiliency. This is a new vaccine built specifically to match these circulating strains. So it doesn't matter if you've already been vaccinated. Take no comfort in that. Thank you for getting vaccinated in the past, but that is not protecting you today. You need to know that. You don't have the immunity built up over time. So as the virus evolves, this is where our scientists and researchers and companies have to get ahead of it. The virus evolves, so must our response. So here's the simple message, New Yorkers. Get the vaccine. That is the best way by far to protect yourself and those around you. And we're smart. We're resilient. We protect each other. We've done this since March of 2020. No reason to stop now. 6 months is the age. Sounds young, but children get shots from birth. They can do it. I encourage everyone, don't let your baby be one that is in a cold, dark, scary place, unknown to them, scary for your child. Think about them and get them vaccinated. So they can't protect themselves. They have no choice. That shouldn't be allowed. They're counting on their parents.
That
to do
should
the
be
right
illegal.
thing. If you have underlying conditions, you really, truly have to do this because you are also in a point of vulnerability. So people don't realize this, but 70% of adults have at least one underlying condition, regardless of your age. 70% of adults have at least one underlying condition that puts you at greater risk of contracting a serious case. So it's better to be safe than sorry.